All right, I have another EMOM for you. We're gonna do 4 movements, 1 minute each, and then you can repeat this as many times as you want to, up to 20 minutes for a really great workout. So let's go ahead and get started. The first movement that we're gonna start with today is a thruster. Now, if you just wanna do a body weight squat, that's totally fine. Let's get the positioning correct. You're going to first move your pelvis back and move your sacrum up. That's going to distribute the weight back into your heels. If we're just standing here, we've got a lot of pressure on the forefoot, and if I bend my knees to sit, my knees are going to come forward. We want to instead reach your butt back, sacrum can come up, lower lumbar spine curved here, chest up nice and tall, then come back and sit down. It's from that place that we're going to access the squat for our thruster. So go ahead and pick up your dumbbells, and you can put them up on your shoulders is where we're going to hold those to begin. We're going to put our feet just underneath our hips and our weights on our shoulders as if there was a straight line from the ceiling down through the weights through my hips and into my toes. Then we're going to access a thruster, sending our booty back, lower lumbar spine curved, shoulders nice and relaxed. Then we're going to sit down and then send the weights overhead. The thrusting comes through the hips by squeezing the hips together, not accessing the standing up in the squat by tucking the tailbone under. So you don't want to tuck your tailbone under to get the weight up. You actually want to squeeze in your glutes, pushing through your feet. So let's do it again. Sending those weights up overhead. Now, if you're just getting started, you want to do a half squat, that's totally fine. You need to access in your body what works for you. We can come down and do a push press instead. Still squeezing, thrusting in the hips, sending those weights overhead. You could do a couple of those and then dip down into your deeper one. Every 3 to 5 reps that you're doing to create a nice full workout for you. So it might look like this. And then you continue it on. The next thing that you're going to do is bird dogs. Now this is an awesome hip stability exercise, really great for runners, really great for anybody who is dealing with any kind of compromised feelings in their hips or in their knees. This is going to create a nice support for you around the hips to allow you to have maximum flexibility and maximum strength in your body. So we're going to go ahead and put our hands down underneath of our shoulders, our knees underneath of our hips, and we're going to extend opposite arm, opposite leg away from us, straight into the sky. Now, my hip might hike up a little bit, so I want to encourage it to come down. I want to be in one straight line. Hug the bicep in towards my ear and hug my inner leg, my inner thigh towards my midline. Tendency is to reach out to the side too much, so you want to hug that in and engage belly button to spine, nice and flat. Replace it down, switch sides. Replace it down, switch sides. Replace it down, switch sides. Each time, really engaging in the glute to bring the leg up, engaging in the inner thigh to bring it towards your midline, belly button to spine, nice flat back. Reaching away for 1 minute. Maybe settling down into a child's pose. If you need to, coming back into neutral and starting again for the rest of that minute. The third minute of this EMOM is going to be your cardio workout. Make available to you what you have available to you. If you have a jump rope, you can do that. If you have cardio equipment like a bike or a treadmill, you can absolutely do that. You can do jumping jacks. You could do jogging in place, high knees, right? You could jog in place. We do this in my strength training classes. Jog in place for a period of time for 10 seconds, drop down, do a burpee, get up, jog in place for 10 seconds, get down, burpee, come back up. You make available to you in your cardio body what works for you, but those are some tips and suggestions. 4th minute, we're doing a plank. Come on down into a regular plank position. Keeping an eye on the time, you can set little mini goals for yourself. Push up through your heels, squeeze your legs, squeeze the inner thighs together. If this gets to be too much, don't let quitting be an option. Change the way you're moving your body. Sometimes that's enough for us, right? Maybe you have to kickstand yourself. Maybe you come back. Maybe you take a break for a moment on your knees, still engaging. Changing positions doesn't mean quitting. You're accessing what works for your body, what feels good in that moment. And eventually, changing positions might be challenging yourself more. Tapping on your shoulders, running your legs in, having some fun with the plank position for that whole minute. So have some power and flexibility with yourself and know that these shapes are available to you to invite them into your body. And after a 4-minute workout of that, see if you can repeat for as many rounds as you have time for to invite strength into your body.